First opportunity in this one. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez moves over. And that's the third out. Stepping into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kike.
And lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. In head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez, he's only 2 for 10. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. High drive deep down the left field line. Yelich sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Justin Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, Manny Machado looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Into right field, that's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire. Here's Brian Braun now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Brian Braun.
Grounded back up the middle. Oh, look at Machado. The throw in time. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Settling in now, Jonathan Scope. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Two and two now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2 and 2.
Weekly hit to third. Turner is there. Throw to first will get him easy. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
Ball 1.
Puig.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And the count will be full. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Striding into the box, number 13. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Gonzalez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
So he got him swinging. Number 13 becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. Ready with the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And the throw from Braun too late as he's in there at third. So here now's the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. High and deep to right. Back goes Braun to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Dozier rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as it's now a 3-0 ball game. Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1. Ball and a strike. Hernandez on third with 2 out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. Leading off the inning, Manny Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs. Attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off. Digging in, Manny Machado as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Stepping up to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Machado leads off first with 1 away. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in standing. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at 3rd. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't get him. Digging in, number 13. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. A throw behind the runner at 2nd. Don't want to forget about it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And an easy play there for Moustakas. Into the box, Christian Yelich looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez waits on it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar, a base hit in his first trip. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Sharp ground ball to 3rd. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bellinger's under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Hernandez. And the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Now it's swinging, a ball grounded to second. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now to the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's one away. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Kike Hernandez. It was a two-run triple for him in his last debut. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hernandez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. Two gone.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is after it. And that ends the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Here's the pitch.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. An absolute bomb.
The pitcher, number 47.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Braun. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch coming, here it is. I'll try to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. Gonzalez is ready and delivers. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into center field, line drive base hit. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Gloved by Turner. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second. Ready once again, number 13. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 1 away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Check swing here and a little looper. Scope is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Gonzalez looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Cain. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Missed with a breaking ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Braun.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in now for the Brewers, Mike Moustakas. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Hit hard down the line. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Manny Machado now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jonathan Scope.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Now at the plate, Manny Pena is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Pedro Baez enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig on the run. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So now the Brewers pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Curtis Granderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 28, Curtis Granderson.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he... So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Popped him up. Perez is there. Makes the play, one away. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Fouled off. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now in the box, number 13, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Puig at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Scope. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Dozier is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting.
Now from downtown. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now here's the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's collected 11 hits in 32 at-bats. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's up with it. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled down the line. 0-1. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Cain, the runner at third. Yelich is at second with nobody out. Seared down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. But one's all they get as the run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. And Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. No balls and one strike. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Travis Shaw was second out of the opening frame. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that misses, ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Allen is there, and he'll make the... Now batting, Francisco Lindor.
Leading off with a drive, the shortstop.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Lindor.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There's one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Under it is Cain, and there are 2 away now. Edwin Encarnacion now in head-to-head meetings with Gio Gonzalez. He's just 1 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway. And the third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. Alonso moving to his left. 1 out. Striding in, Jonathan Scope. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way in front of that fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Into the box now, Manny Pena. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Brantley. But it's the center fielder who gets there. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And he got him. Here's the pitch.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. 0-2 to Alonso.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Right fielder,
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson's got to get rid of it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slide.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Allen racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Ramirez is there. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends the inning. In now for Cleveland, Greg Allen, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. First offering on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Gomes, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yan Gomes becomes out number 2 this inning.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Got him swinging, and that. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, number 8.
He's set, and the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. One and 2. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Allen moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Here's Michael Brantley, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Dribbled to the right side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. In now, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Smoked on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bouncer down the line. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Ready now, Manny Pena. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck. You know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. So striding in, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
And that's out number 1. Digging in now, Greg Allen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded to short. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. In is Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Cabrera's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Ryan Braun now. Carrasco pauses. First pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
King is right there, one down. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Fly out and a single for him so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. In now the Brewers DH, Eric Thames will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. No balls and 1 strike. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. 0-1 the count. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Standing in, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Edwin Encarnacion now 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. No hits to this point.
Yonder Alonso.
Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through.
A swing and a miss. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Digging in.
Center fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Settling in now, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's in the dirt. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. in the dirt here, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. In time, and he is nailed at second. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Hit hard back up the middle. Lindor up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Yelich, base runner at first with one out. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next will be the cleanup. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. So digging in now, Melky Cabrera. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Striding into the box, Greg Allen, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Aguilar scoops it up, and they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe do.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding in to start the ninth, Ryan Braun, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Popped him up. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Allen is after it. He makes the catch. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Left fielder, Michael
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Scope has it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Coming in on it is Kane. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Gio Gonzalez, picture perfect there. He's our top.